for two. I'm Ian Nickel, and joining me from his sickness, he has returned. Undertaker gone sound. It's Parker Terrell. Parker, how you feeling? How you doing?
What's up? What's up, going for two listeners out there? I'm glad to be back. I am so sorry. I was under the weather, and for all of us, it was a good thing that you didn't have to hear my voice last week. Ian did an absolutely amazing job on the solo ep, throwing it back to your nickel coverage days. Solo
Yeah.
ep. Um, Great job on that, and a lot to talk about. Happy to be back, boys.
Happy that you're back. It was a little shorter than I probably would have liked it to be, but
That's
I
what
think
she
we
said.
got oh.
Tough. We're back. We're back, boys.
We're back with a bang. We're back. Um, but yeah, no, I'm happy you're back and we got a lot to talk about. I mean,
You
first,
can see if you're not watching on YouTube, what are you doing? But if you are watching, you can see
subscribe.
right here. I'm about to be clocked in the temple by Wimby.
And I'm with SGA laughing at it.
Hey, is
And
that
I'm
what we're
laughing
gonna?
at the
Let's
Laker
start there.
fans
Let's
too.
start there with Oklahoma City Thunder sweep the Lakers, two sweeps in a row. An amazing game last night, early into the morning, because the tip off wasn't till 9:30. Um, Ridiculous, but whatever. And I mean, couple things branching off of it. Number one, we didn't have J Dub the whole series. Lakers also didn't have Doncic the whole series and didn't have Reeves in game one.
I thought
And
he played game one.
oh, maybe he did. That was his first game back, maybe,
Yeah,
but he didn't start.
that sounds about right.
And then what it means going forward, was that LeBron's last game? I think absolutely no shot. Um, but the Thunder are just like we keep talking about this, but they are literally a bowling ball that has razor blades strapped to it that's on fire that's rolling down a hill. Like how is anybody going to beat this team in 4 games?
It's going to be definitely tough. Uh, it could be Wimby. We won't talk about that, but because he's such a generational athlete, like there's that.
Yeah,
But I
yeah.
kind of go back to like how the Thunder play Jokic, and I think they could do that as well. I know Wimby's a little taller, athletic, whatever, but let's let's talk about the Thunder. Like the amount of dogs that they have on this team that can show up and show out any given night is such a difference maker. And it was a difference maker in this series because every time, except for game four, they got to that third quarter, proper adjustments were made, and the Lakers were out of gas because they're only playing about what, seven guys, and the Thunder are playing 10. Like,
Yeah.
there's just such a
Without
difference
J-Dub. Yeah.
without J-Dub. And I know that they're like, oh, Luca didn't play. If Luca played, no, I don't. It would not have made a difference. It didn't make a difference in the regular season, and I don't think it was going to make a difference now. So miss me with that. And then also the narrative about the free throws, the narrative about Oklahoma City's whistle. It has to die because it gets to a point where like we're just not seeing the same game. Because I watched that whole series, especially games three and four, after the confrontation that the Lakers had in game two after losing by 18. They go to LA for game three and they lose by 23, and they got the whistle that they wanted. Tony Brothers on for game four, he didn't blow a foul on the Thunder or a foul on the Lakers until like the last minute of the game. He called 17 straight fouls on the Thunder. So the narrative that and I mentioned this everybody flops. So if we could just, kind of get that out of the way, because there was a play in the Timberwolves series where we just flopped like a fish, and I didn't see anything about it.
If Luca would have been in this series, flops everywhere.
Flops everywhere. Jokic flops everywhere. Everybody flops.
Yeah, it
I'm, s-
sucks. But that's an
I'm.
NBA problem.
Yeah,
That's not a Thunder problem.
it is. If you want to, the NHL has embellishment. If you want to just say, hey, you embellish, we cancel it out. That's fine with me because guess what? Shea's still going to drive and he's still going to get the points that he's been getting.
Mm-hmm.
So that doesn't matter to me. He played like a beast on
35.
for game 4, 35 points, 8 assists. Wasn't his best series, but the Thunder were still able to get the job done. I've been thoroughly impressed with Chet in this series. He's done a great job. And then AJ Mitchell, the Belgian bucket, and then Lightning McCain. The way you
Mm.
walk, the way you understand me. He hits some threes, man, and it's like playmakers everywhere. And it was such a nice
We need
sight
to
to
talk about
see.
Mitchell. We need to talk about Mitchell.
Yes.
Um, I mean, becoming a star in front of our eyes. Like the whole NBA world is taking notice of this guy because if you don't watch the Thunder, you're probably like, who is this guy? If you know the Thunder, then you know that, I mean, Mitchell has been an important element this season with J-Dub being on the bench a lot, which Mitchell also had some injury problems. That's why he wasn't eligible for most improved player. I think
Well, not only that, I think he missed every Spurs game.
true.
Something to
He did.
monitor.
I think that we should have a serious conversation about when J-Dub is healthy, maybe starting Mitchell over Dort. Is that
I
crazy?
think,
It's not going to happen because team chemistry, but I mean,
well, like, he doesn't have to start.
Mitchell right now looks like the second best offensive option on the team.
Yeah, no, and I don't, not disputing that by any means. I think what you could do, obviously, six man him up, 30 minutes. And maybe Dort doesn't play as much. And I don't think there's a problem with that. Have him lead the second unit and dominating those stretches where maybe Fox and Castle and Harper are out. Because I say that assuming we're going to play the Spurs. They just took the 3-2 lead tonight, but Timberwolves can. I think when they played the Nuggets a couple years ago, they were down 3-2 and the Timberwolves won twice. So anything can happen. But talking Spurs and all of that. I mean, I think you just got to put him at six, man. Give him the minutes he needs because
Yeah, that's Wallace though. What about
he's been
Wallace?
outstanding. Wallace is seventh man. It's just you just go down the list.
What
Dort
about
could be
Caruso?
traded. Caruso, man, forget it.
We got so many dudes.
There's
And
so
that's
many
without
dudes.
J-Dub. Again,
Yeah. So I mean,
we got a man down here in this hockey game.
yeah.
He
John
got
Tortellini does not look
he got
too happy
pucked.
about it. I know that's not his real name. I just like saying John Tortellini. It's like Tortorella, right? Just for
Yeah, John Tortorella.
John Tortorella. Interim coach replacing Bruce Cassidy. And we'll talk about the hockey in a minute. The hockey is so good. Like if it's not the Thunder, like I'm turning on the hockey.
For
I've
sure.
mentioned that so many
We're
times.
gonna have quite a bit of hockey to watch because the Thunder are have done their sweeping
They
and there's some
have.
good hockey on. But maybe, I mean, obviously the Thunder are going to have a discussion in the offseason about how they're going to handle all these guys. With the 12th pick, the 17th pick, you have to assume that the 17th pick and the other pick they have in the first round are getting traded. Um
Yeah. I think they'll trade the 17th pick and probably the second round pick. Um, well, actually, they may not trade the second round pick because that might be a superstar in its own right. So, uh,
Who? What's funny story? So obviously it's coming out. Like people are starting to write stories about AJ Mitchell. Uh, I mean, the story is that Presti was scouting someone else from San Diego. Uh, or right, UC San
UC
Diego,
Santa Barbara.
UC Santa Barbara, and we have to know who that guy is. Like that guy is literally out there, like the Lil Sass meme of like, I wasn't good enough for the Thunder, but they discovered AJ Mitchell in the process.
Did
Like
he just
literally,
mention
he's
me?
sitting there like I got you. Got to feel bad for that guy.
Oh man, I bet he's like, oh
We thought
shoot,
he was
dude.
good.
Uh, oh, that's gonna suck for that guy. We need to find that guy. Um,
Nobody asked. Nobody has asked. I can't find the name of
really,
who the original guy they were scouting was.
you gotta narrow down that
I
Santa
mean, it's
Barbara
got to be a
roster.
starter on that year's team.
Yeah,
So, um, but yeah, no, AJ Mitchell. Um, I mean, next year theoretically we could trot out. Say everything stays the same. Say we have Dort still. Our second unit then becomes Wallace, Caruso, Mitchell, maybe the Sorber kid, maybe Topich, and J Will, or this Yaxel guy.
life is good. Life is really good.
The lineup that they call like the janitor lineup
Yeah.
is just a bunch of first round picks, former first round picks.
Also, I feel like this needs to be mentioned. People are saying that the Thunder are like they can't keep getting away with this. The only top five pick they've had was Chet. That's just a testament to how good Sam Presti drafts. He's
Right,
the best GM in the NBA. We
right.
haven't seen levels like this since, the Spurs in the 2000s, where Manu Ginobili was the 57th round pick. Tony Parker was a second rounder. Boris Diaw, who knows where he got drafted actually. Like they were trying out Matt Bonner and he was balling out. And Presti was a part of that organization. So they're capable of finding diamonds in the rough like that. And that's just how the Thunder have been able to operate for so long, is just being able to find those diamonds in the rough in those second round picks. I mean, Jay Will's a second round pick. Isaiah Joe they got from Philadelphia. Like they're
Philly.
Philly. Maury's fired.
Yeah.
Thanks for McCain and Isaiah Joe, buddy. Thank you. But I cannot like I have not seen a level of hate for a team since the Kevin Durant Warriors.
Yeah, I was about to say Warriors, those teams were well hated.
Like, that's how bad it's gotten. And people are going revisionist history. It's like, oh man, Curry was dude, it was so unfair.
Hmm.
So
If
I
not
don't
for KD and Clay getting hurt in that finals, I mean, they would have won three in a row.
probably Kawhi was on a mission.
Yeah, but
It would have been tough. It would have been very tough.
yeah, I think it's so easy to just like clip stuff nowadays. And so you
Yeah.
see the 2 minute clips of Shea flopping, and it's like there's so much like more to the game. Like, are you going to show Shea's in and out dribble and transition that he loses three guys and he makes a crazy contested layup? Well, oh, what about when he comes off a pick and roll and it's basically just a swish every single time? Oh, what about all the threes he makes? What about the actual fouls that are undisputed where he makes his free? Like,
That annoys me more than anything is when he gets actually fouled and then they're like, "Oh, he's a free throw merchant." That annoys me more than anything. It's like, dude, no, they grabbed his hand like it was a legit
the
foul.
foul
Why
in
are you
any
saying
league in the
this?
world. It's a foul in any league, in any world. Like, it's
He has to get all the
frustrating.
calls. It's because he's getting fouled legitimately.
It's frustrating, but they hate us because they ain't us. Legit.
Indeed.
And I mean, I'm not gonna say it. because the Spurs are a very good team and the Knicks are playing really well right now. But I just don't see how, like, I just don't see how the Thunder loses 4 games in a series. I really just don't see it. We don't even have our second best player.
It, whenever you got to have J-Dub for all of the Spurs games. You need them fully loaded and ready to go.
For sure.
Um,
Because the Spurs are really good. They're not just Wimby.
they're not.
Their starting lineup is really, really solid. And they have the NBA Six Man of the Year, Keldon Johnson. They're really well coached. Like, it does kind of feel like, though, this year they don't have a lot of playoff experience. So
Hmm.
this is probably gonna be the start of like the battles that are to come. Similar to like when the Thunder played the Mavericks when the Mavericks won uh the title. Now the Mavericks didn't do anything after that, but I'm just saying like that young Thunder team was so good, but they didn't have the playoff experience that served
Yeah.
them well going forward.
I mean, 2024 too. I mean, obviously, if Luka doesn't get traded, like those battles are we're gonna continue.
Yeah.
But
Talking about the
yeah,
Mavs.
yeah, yeah. The 2024 series, second
Mm-hmm.
round. Um, but also, we mentioned the Spurs kind of do a similar thing with the Thunder. Is like you can guard Wemby all you want, but they got guys on the perimeter that will make you pay. And that's I remember watching the Christmas game between these two, and one of them I can't remember who because it was like 5 months ago. Like they just couldn't miss, and they were making you pay for maybe guarding Wimby a little too much or double teaming Wimby. So you almost have to look back at the Nuggets series and say, okay, what did we do well against Jokic to shut him down? How can we shut down, the rest of the team? I think they got to look back to that series and they could find some answers there. They
Mm-hmm.
did beat them once, so it's not like they don't know how to beat them. It's
Mm-hmm.
gonna be a super interesting series. It's not gonna be a sweep.
No, I,
Um,
I fully expect it to probably go 7.
yeah, I think so too. And then, I mean, look, if Anthony Edwards has another game 4 opportunity like that where he goes off, I mean, who knows what happens? But also, let's talk about the thing behind you. How did Wimby not get suspended a game? I
Yeah.
feel like it was clearly deliberate. It looked bad. Shout out Nas Reed for taking that and staying in the game, which maybe that had a factor to do with it because James Harden missed like 10 days when Meta World Peace and that's kind of the only basis that we have for kind of an elbow shot like that. And he
Mm-hmm.
got suspended 7 games. Now part of that was because of history, but I feel like he should have been suspended 1, maybe 2 games. Doesn't have to be 7. But I was kind of surprised that there
It
wasn't
happened
a
in the second
suspension or a
quarter.
fine.
Yeah, it happened in the second quarter. So, he doesn't play in pretty much 3/4 of that game. I can see where they were just like, okay, he's basically a 1 game suspension already for it. But I mean, yeah, it was pretty egregious. And especially in slow motion. I mean, you can see his eyes like
Mhm.
look at him. I don't think that he was trying to necessarily like take him out of the game or hurt him permanently, but it was not some accident that he did that. And it ended up costing them too because they lost that game after he goes down. He gets ejected. Uh, so all in all, at the end of the day, that caused that series to for sure go 6. Of course, like you said, Spurs won game 5 tonight in a blowout.
Yeah,
Goes back
126 to 97.
goes back to
Yama had
Minnesota for game
27 and
6.
17.
Goes back to Minnesota for game 6, which is Friday. We're recording this on a Tuesday night. By the time the Thunder and whoever the team is they're going to play, start that series, J-Double will have had 1 month to rest. I would
He's fully
hope that that
healthy.
me he's able to play.
I miss him. I miss him being in this playoffs. I miss the vibes on the court.
How many
I
games did
want
he
to.
play in this year? 20?
I think 33.
33?
I'll confirm that real quick, but it was around the
That's
30s, and
sad. That's a sad number.
I know. I hate that he's been out. He makes such a difference to this team, just on the court, his energy. It just sucks that he's not out there.
Hmm.
And I want him to be out there, so I'm hoping that he is able to play. Because I think did he not like just come back for
It
the
was his
game one of the
first game
playoffs?
back. Yeah. It was his first game back and then he hurt the other hamstring.
Yeah. And Jalen
Not
Williams, yeah,
not the one
33
that he
games.
was not the one that he was struggling with.
Yeah.
Which hamstring stuffs for basketball players, I get it. That's like huge. And
Yeah.
any type of like intermuscular injury is always taken extremely, extremely serious. I mean, we saw that with Luca. I mean, that's what he was dealing with was a grade two hamstring strain and wasn't able to play in that series a month after it happened.
That was a great two.
Right. So J Dub's dealing with a grade one, I
It was a
think.
great one. Yeah.
So we're hoping like that should mean he should be able to be back for whoever we play, presumably the Spurs.
Yeah. And maybe that was done intentionally. Maybe
I
they're
mean, we
like,
didn't
hey,
need
you
him.
know
We were
what?
blowing the Lakers out.
Yeah, it's like, okay, just take this series off. We'll get you ready for the Spurs, which I don't blame them. It worked
Mhm.
out. Like,
Yeah,
I
no,
think
for sure.
if it went to game, if it was like tied 2-2 or 2-1, I think we would have seen J-Dub play. But they need to find that out.
Hmm. I really thought the Lakers were going to win that game last night. I thought it would be a gentleman's sweep.
I, man, I had hope. I thought I was like they could still win this game. I was kind of surprised it was as close as it was. I was fully expecting the Lakers to just play dead. But no, they didn't give
Especially in
up.
the
They
third
showed
quarter.
gusto.
Like you did say, the third quarter barrage, it started to happen in the third quarter.
Hmm.
I think we were up by 11 at one point. And the Lakers, to their credit, fought back.
Well, also in the second quarter, like the Lakers just went ice cold
Hmm.
for like half of that half. But I don't know, they managed to get back. The Lakers ended up outscoring the Thunder in that third quarter, 39-31. And then it was just a good back and forth game in between. And I'm kind of glad that they were able to have a close game. I feel like we hadn't seen that in forever. And it's nice to see that championship pedigree come out to
Hmm.
play.
But really, the only guy who that's really benefiting, though, is Mitchell, right? Because the other starting four, battle tested. Wallace,
Hmm.
Caruso, battle tested, battle tested. Jay Will, battle tested.
Yeah.
So it's really just getting Mitchell some of those, uh, important playoff minutes.
Yeah. And just a reminder, just that, like, hey, like we may be in blowouts, but we can still clutch up. I mean, there's a reason SGA was the clutch player of the year. People
Hmm.
forgot that, and he was clutch down the stretch.
Yeah, for sure. Chad as well. That big dunk late.
That was that was a big boy play. Like I feel like I
Mhm.
saw him grow up in front of our eyes right there. Because I
Yeah,
don't think the Chet from maybe last year or even 2 years ago, I don't think he makes that play.
yeah. This Thunder team is so fun to watch. I'm soaking it in every game. I'm just happy that we get to watch this team. And I don't know. I mean, so a dynasty is three championships
Yeah,
in like a
three
four or
within I
five
think like
year
5 years time.
in
Yeah,
like a 4 or 5 year period.
yeah,
So, we're well on our way to part two of that, hopefully.
yeah. That's the hope. I mean,
Let's talk quickly about um the lottery. What we were so worried about was the Pacers getting one of these elite guys. The
Yeah,
lottery balls end up not going their way. They had a top four protected pick. They get drawn at five, which now then goes to the Clippers.
which that kind of stinks just as far as, the conference is concerned. Um,
True.
but the Wizards get the number one pick, Jazz get number two. What do we
Bulls
Grizzlies
sneak
get
in. The
three.
Chicago Bulls sneak into the top four.
Chicago Bulls got four. Bulls are back, maybe. Um, what are we thinking? We thinking DeBonsa goes to the Wizards, or do we think they go with
I
Peterson and
think
then Utah swoops him up?
I genuinely think that Utah gives up one of their young pieces to move up to one and takes Bonza.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
They got
I
to keep that guy in Utah. He's been
maybe,
in
yeah.
Utah. It's right there. You give up a young piece and then they give the Wizards get the second pick. Because I mean,
Will they give him marketing?
maybe. Because I mean, what does that leave you with Peterson, who might be actually
Yeah.
the best player if you're a
I think
Wizards
either or
fan?
you'll be fine.
I think if you're a Wizards fan, you might be kind of upset because it's like, oh, we get the number one pick again, first time since John Wall. John Wall's the one who was there for the ping pong balls, but I think Utah might make an offer they can't refuse.
Oh, maybe. But honestly, I think the Wizards could be a top six team in the East if healthy. If Anthony Davis stays healthy, that's a top six team in the East.
Yeah, and what's crazy is, I mean, DeBonta fits into what they're doing, but I mean, Peterson would too.
Yeah, I think either or will be fine. You got Trey Young, giving you,
Anthony Davis is not staying healthy. That's just not even a what if anymore. It's just he's just
yeah.
not going to be healthy. You'll be lucky if you can have him for 50 games. Um, what really you want is him to be healthy for the playoffs. So,
You got to load manage that son of a gun
pause.
for Christmas. He
Yeah.
just doesn't no back to backs, minutes restriction, and you don't take that puppy off until March.
Hmm. Yeah. But I agree. I think the Wizards with either Peterson or DeBonsa would be probably top six in the East next year. But the Pacers, imagine if they would have got Wilson or Boozer.
That would have been something, but also something that I wouldn't have been as like oh gosh about just because they're in the East.
Hmm.
You don't have to play them as much. I think it would have been great. I'd rather the Pacers have a top four pick than the Clippers have a number five.
That would mean, though, the Pacers get Halliburton and a top four pick to add to their team for next year.
But who knows if Halliburton's the same?
He's so young. You have to assume that
He is. No, he is.
he'll be at
Yeah.
least 85 to 90% the same. I mean, we haven't really seen a precedent of that yet. Well, I guess Tatum
Yeah, Tatum came back in
was pretty much the same.
February, yeah. So,
So, of a young guy is what I'm trying to say. Is like when we
yeah.
saw KD come back from an Achilles, but he was already well into his 30s.
But
Uh,
he's still doing good.
well, yeah, quit on his team in the playoffs, but whatever. Uh, any
I
other
love Dylan
NBA
Brooks just
thoughts?
showing up in the middle of game four. Front row,
Hater
just
is
laughing.
gonna
Hater of
hate.
the year.
He's certainly up there. Him or Lane Kiffin.
Do we want to? I think we talked. Did we want to dive into that? Because that was absolutely crazy what he said. Kiffin.
I mean, there's a lot of hockey talk we got to get to, but
Yeah,
I mean,
you know what? We'll
yeah, Lane Kiffin. I'm falling on
that's
this
wild.
quickly. I'm falling on the side of he is literally just rage baiting.
That checks out. That checks out completely. He's been doing that for years since he was at Tennessee.
He knows
Complete rage
exactly what
baiter.
he to say to get people riled up, to keep his name in the news. You know, so yeah, I think it's just a wild thing to say when you're at LSU And I am
Yeah.
not well versed enough in the uh, civil rights debate of the Deep South. Basically, who was more racist, Ole Miss or LSU? But it's just wild that he was trying to high horse at a place like LSU
Well,
based on my
ESPN announced.
rudimentary knowledge of civil rights problems in Baton Rouge.
ESPN's announced that LSU Ole Miss is going to be the Sunday night football game for week 3. I cannot wait for that game. That game is going to be awesome. At Ole Miss, like
Electric. Chambliss.
Chambliss.
So I'm confused. So they denied him the year, but he got some type of injunction.
He's back. They
But that
denied it,
was
and the
not,
court said, "Okay, no, you're playing."
yeah. So like, but the NCAA said no, because I that was the last headline I saw was like NCAA denied his waiver.
They denied it. They went to court. Court said, "No, you can play."
Okay,
So the court overruled the NCAA. The NCAA tried to appeal.
why does the NCAA exist?
Great question. We should really get rid of it.
I
Wait,
mean,
I don't even know if we
I
talk
mean,
about
it's
going to
courts are
76
allowing
teams.
courts are allowing like G League players to like go back into college.
Yeah, no, that's a complete joke. 76 playoff for March Madness team is a joke. 2014 playoff is a joke. It's just a sham.
Sucks.
We gotta run it. We gotta knock it off. We gotta knock it off NCAA.
The 70 something team playoff NCAA tournament really stinks.
Yeah, no, it was
We
perfect.
talked about that.
What?
We talked about that, but
It was
it was
perfect.
perfect. Look at how they
Didn't
massacred my boy.
look at
Um,
that. Ruined
hockey,
Cinderella's too,
hockey
because now
boys,
the
hockey boys.
hockey.
So not a lot to talk about. Carolina sweeps the Flyers.
They look good.
Wild Colorado has been a fun series. I mean, it's obvious that the Avalanche are just better in every
Yeah.
way.
I think McKinnon got like a puck to the mouth
Yeah, that looked like it really hurt.
last night.
But those guys are absolute dogs. I mean, that would hurt
Absolute
so
dogs.
bad. Those pucks are going like 88 to 95 miles
Yeah.
per hour.
Oh God. He's bleeding. Did he get hit in the mouth or the teeth or where did he get hit? I
I
gotta
think
look it
it was
up.
just the face because his nose was bleeding.
Uh,
But that, so that series is probably going to end up going five, I would say. Avalanche probably close it out, you think? They do have to go to Minnesota. Or no, they're back in Colorado.
yeah.
So they probably close that out. But then the other two series going on, Buffalo ties it up with Montreal today. That series is 2-2. Right now, Anaheim and the Ducks, or Anaheim and the Knights, are tied 1-1 going into the third period. That series is tied 2-2. So both, the other series apart from the top seeds are knockdown drag out, probably going to seven.
They are, I mean, they're so good. This series has been so much fun.
Two even,
I
very evenly matched teams.
Yeah. It has been amazing. It's been a lot of high scoring. Not this game. They've cleaned it up, but just watching the Ducks and the Knights, um, both power play goals. Anaheim had like a 5 minute major power play, and they took advantage of that. And then Golden Knights had like a 2 minute power play that they took advantage of. But yeah, I hope that series goes to 7. It's been a great series. Need more of it. And then Buffalo and Montreal. I mean, that's been an absolute war, like you said. I'm absolutely enjoying the hockey right now.
Hockey
And it
is
feels
so
like,
legit. This is one of the best investments. of my life. And as always, you know I love you. You came with me on this journey. We said after Olympic hockey that we were going to become hockey guys, and we have. We have been putting in the work, watching these
Yes.
games late at night, texting each other bong when
Every
there's
goal.
goals.
Every goal. Just a
And I
bong and a
feel
quack
I
quack.
I am genuinely going to be sad when the NHL, like when the Stanley Cup playoffs are over. But I will be so excited for next season because I'm officially a hockey guy.
Yeah, no. It's been absolutely amazing. I've been enjoying the ever holy crap out of the Stanley Cup playoffs. And I don't know if we talked about the draft lottery yet? Toronto winning the draft lottery
So rigged.
and their the new GM that they got is like a bad guy. Was like
Facts was
doing
banned
bad
for a
things with
while.
the Coyotes and got fired and now he's just
Bad. I
back.
mean, he was just not well liked, I would say, because he
Hmm.
just seems like a slimy guy. But the illegal thing that he was doing is kind of just like take it or leave it. He was privately working out players or something for the draft, which is just elite. Like you just can't do that.
Yeah.
That's what they ended up like actually getting him on. But it sounds like he's just not well liked.
Yeah, there's a moment in the press conference where a guy was like, "Hey, I asked 20 NHL executives what they think of this hire. 19 of them said this was a horrible hire and you're making a huge mistake. What are your thoughts?" And it's just like it's like,
Shout out to that guy.
yeah, no, that's some crazy journalism right there. I mean, holy smokes.
But it ends up paying off because they get the number one pick. Gavin McKenna, the presumed number one overall pick, is going to be a Maple Leaf. Hopefully, that's. I mean, a lot of people are speculating that because Toronto, if you don't know, Toronto is basically the Dallas Cowboys of the NHL. Um, they're the most popular team. They're Canada's most popular team. Right now, their best player is an American, Austin Matthews, Captain America, and he's considering maybe leaving. So the conspiracy is that the most popular team who had a bad season because Matthews got hurt,
Mhm.
they get the number one pick. So now to try to keep Matthews in Toronto, he'll be able to be line mates with Gavin McKenna. That's the conspiracy.
His mom got like arrested for like being cool too.
Yeah, beating up a guy that sucked.
Yeah, shout out McKenna's
I
mom.
wish Gavin McKenna was American so bad, but he is sadly Canadian.
His mom sounds like a character off of like Letterkenny or Shoresy. He was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna get you drinks and I'm gonna beat up your friend or whatever."
Yeah. No,
Elite stuff.
Blackhawks got absolutely hosed in the NHL draft lottery. They tanked this year and they end up getting the fourth pick. I believe they had the second best odds. They fall all the way to four. Tough.
That doesn't sound as bad as where you're making it. I don't know how the like lottery odds work for the NHL,
It's
but
exactly like the NBA, I think.
oh well,
Before the NBA inexplicably changes next year to the
yeah,
most confusing system of all time.
yeah. Where I think it's pretty asinine how you can just not give the worst team the best odds. Like, how does that work? Like that doesn't even seem fair.
What was wrong with the three worst records getting the same percentage?
I don't know.
or
They're trying
or
to
or
prevent
slightly
tanking.
different. Slightly different. No, it's an anti-tanking measure, but I just don't see how that's going to work. And what it's going to happen is there's going to be like a pretty good team that's going to end up getting the number one pick more often than not.
Yeah. It's weird. I don't know why you just don't like do the just one ping pong ball for everybody and just do that, I guess. I don't know. Or like I feel like you have to like simplify these odds or whatever. Like if you're like one ping
Just like
pong,
just like one ping pong ball for the worst 14 teams.
I would say instead three ping pong balls for the three worst records, two ping pong balls for like
Four
four
through eight.
to four to eight, yeah, or four to nine. Or no, let's do this. Three ping pong balls, one through four. Two ping pong balls, one through nine. Nine through 14 get just one. And it's just so simple after that. You just pick
Yeah.
it and go. Like I don't, it feels like it
It,
should not be this complicated.
well, because it's rigged.
Yeah.
So
Because they rigged it for the Wizards and Jazz.
this year, well, because of all the allegations of it being rigged from last year,
They had to unrig it.
they're just like chalk. This is well, except for the Pacers, which I think that was just a one spot flip. The
Yeah.
Pacers and the Bulls.
Kings dropped from seven. That's just brutal. They weren't
Tough.
even trying to tank. They just weren't good.
They just stunk.
I feel bad for them, man. I feel
Even
bad
in
for
this
them.
draft, though, I mean, they might get a guy like Keaton Wagler.
Yeah.
This draft
They
is so
probably do,
stacked, man.
they
I mean,
probably don't need a guard though.
The
They got
Thunder
a
are
lot of
gonna get a guy.
guards.
The Thunder. I mean, the tweet that I sent you. Let me pull that up real quick. Um, the like the Moneyball meme, which is that where does that meme format rank on like top meme formats? Because I think I laugh every time.
Uh,
It's the Moneyball meme where Jonah Hill's pointing at the board.
yeah. I'm pulling up now.
This is Yaxel Lindeberg. He's a small
Yeah.
forward with the same wingspan as Giannis that can legitimately defend guards and bigs. He can shoot. He's a creator. He can pass. He's a good rebounder. His game rises as the stakes do. His defect is he's 23 because players get paid in college now.
It's it's so good. I'm trying to think of what
That
another
guy is
good.
going to probably be a Thunder. The guy I just described. I mean, I've said before that he's Draymond Green. He's so similar to Draymond Green.
Ooh, that's the last thing.
What if he
The
turns out to
last
be really
thing
good?
Oklahoma
What if
City
he is
needs.
AJ Mitchell? What if he's the AJ Mitchell equivalent? And we end up running a
That's
lineup of Shea, Mitchell, J Dub, Lindeberg, Chet. That's the longest length. That's maybe like that's the craziest length lineup ever.
it's too good. It's too good. It's too good. I mean, I don't think we've seen like that much of a consensus since what, Steven Adams at 12. We're
Yeah,
like, we need to get this guy.
I'm worried that he might go earlier, but I think
Yeah.
Presti won't let that happen. They have too much draft capital. If he hears rumors, he'll just
Yeah.
move up.
No, it's true. And who knows? Maybe he'll find another guy and it's just
Well, a
like,
lot of people are taking that Quay Tance guy from Kentucky, who also has insane measurables. He's like 6'9" and has like a 7'7" wingspan.
jeez.
His like standing reach is 8'2". It's nuts. You know who had incredible number like us? Like people were like, "Oh, he might be too small. He's too small." Our guy Acuff. He's literally just the average sized NBA like point guard.
Shoot,
It's
man.
our guy.
I
That he's gonna be a Chicago Bull and he's gonna tear it up, dude. Well, no, because they're gonna have to choose between Boozer or Wilson.
yeah. No, it's gonna be very interesting to see who goes where, all of that. It's gonna be a
How
very
did we
interesting
circle
draft.
back to the NBA? Oh, I guess because we were talking about the lottery.
Yeah. Um,
Hockey's great. We're watching hockey right now. We got 6 minutes till third period of this night's Anaheim game starts.
it's PK Subban's birthday. He's got a cake and he's dressed normally.
Very nice pinstripe suit this evening for PK.
Yeah.
But
That cake looks good now. Now I'm hungry for cake.
It does.
Shoot.
Pause. Um,
How do I DoorDash a cake?
brother. What else on the docket?
PJ Championship is this week.
Let's go. Aronimink.
Aronimink, Newtown Square, Pennsylvania. We're in for a great PGA Championship. I cannot wait. I know people call it like, it's the fourth major, like clearly a fourth major, but it's I don't know, it's just a fun tournament. You let loose. Just have fun with it.
Usually someone kind of unexpected will win it. Usually. Um, that hasn't necessarily been the case the last couple years, but that has been the case in the past.
Yeah, last year it was Scheffler.
Yeah. So, um, Scheffler might win again this year. Guy to watch
Yeah.
for might be Keegan Bradley. Last time that there was a PGA Tour event at Aronimink, he won. Keegan Bradley did. I think he was back in 2018.
That was for the BMW
Yeah,
Championship.
so that's one of the legs of the Tour Championship, the playoffs at the end. Um,
We'll be taking the
guy to
Thunder on
guy
him.
to look for me.
Hmm.
I mean, like we keep saying it, he was your Masters pick, but Cam Young is playing really, really well.
He is. He is. Just looking through the guys on here. Um, a lot of dudes to like. A lot of dudes to like.
Shoffley loves the PGA.
Yeah. He's at 19 to 1 odds right now. That's pretty solid odds.
Where's Spieth
DeChambeau's
at?
really high. He's still at 17 to 1.
DeChambeau said that he's going to become a YouTube golfer if Live crumbles. Win and if.
Uh, yeah, I don't. What are we doing, man? Come on, DeChambeau. You're
I
like the
mean, he has
best.
an exemption for a while because he won the US Open. So he's got exemptions in the majors, I think, for a little while.
I think I would be irritated. Just like, what are you doing, dude? Like, you got a YouTube golf? Like, what is that even?
It's not great. He's
Yeah,
going to be
it's
out
not a
there
good
playing
look.
Fat Perez, who's not even
You go
fat
to play the
anymore. Shout
Internet
out to him.
Invitational.
He's not even fat anymore. Shout out to him.
Yeah, jeez. I've never heard of the Fat Perez. I won't lie to you.
Bob
Uh,
does sports?
oh, is that him?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really follow Bob to the sports.
He's one of their guys. He's like used to be this fat guy that was really good at golf, but and they called him Fat Perez, but he's lost a lot of weight.
So it's kind of like beef.
Yeah, RIP.
Rip, rip the legend. Um,
Wild that they have now replaced him with literally Kevin Kisner, but
yeah. All right. So what are we thinking? Do we want to do a dark horse pick, and then a
yeah, let me pull up the odds here.
okay. So let's say this dark horse is anyone with mm, under 50 odds, you think? Would that be good?
How does that translate to like plus?
I couldn't tell you.
Let me
Here,
find
I'll just
something
go to a
different
different
then.
thing. What are you using? You using
I just uh literally it's like the PGA Championship website odds.
Oh, okay, nice. Uh let's say I'll just go down.
So like what I'm looking at is Scotty plus 475 to win.
Okay, so under like 5,000, like anything above 5,000,
Okay.
will be a dark horse.
If we're going with that, I'm going to go with my guy Sam Burns.
Mm.
Right now he's plus 6,000. Played really well at the Masters. Again, he's just one of those guys that's always on the brink. He's not won a major yet, but he's going to be a guy that's on the Ryder Cup teams. Um, that would be my guy to watch out for.
Okay, so I was looking at
Two-time
DraftKings
two-time
and
PGA champion Justin Thomas, by the way, is plus 5,000.
shoot. I mean, shoot.
One at Quail Hollow and at our beautiful beloved's Southern Hills.
Southern Hills. 6 more years till they come back. 6 more years. I have a countdown. I've had a countdown since last year when they
Jordan
announced it.
Spieth plus 6,000. Of course, famously needs the PGA Championship to complete the career Grand Slam.
I was thinking about him. Let me look here. I will say my dark horse. Hmm. Let's go Gary Woodland.
Okay.
He's been feeling hot. He's been doing great. I'm gonna go Gary Woodland for my dark horse. Plus 10,000 to win.
I like that pick. Right below him is Keegan Bradley plus 12,500.
I saw that too. I was like, oh, dang
Um,
it.
Another guy that's kind of drawing my eye is Shane Lowry plus 7,500.
Is also looking at that. Alex Fitzpatrick is also one that took my eye. Wait, did you just say Patrick Reed? No, you said
No.
Lowry. Patrick Reed's
Yeah.
also at 7,500. So think about him
Jason
too.
Day plus 15,000. Jason Day killed it at the Masters. Also
Also was
another
thinking about
another
that.
another PGA champion, Jason Day.
Yeah. Went Whistling Straits, shout out. For my winner,
I already said Cam
oh,
Young. He's got third best odds right now at plus 1,100.
you're gonna say Cam Young?
Yes.
Okay.
He's an
I'll
he's he's an Eastern guy.
yeah. You know what? I will you know what I'll do? I'll take gosh. Let's make an agreement from now on
It
that
would be so sick if Tommy Ladd won.
Fleetwood Mac, Tommy
Yeah.
Fleetwood Mac. Um, let's do this from now on, at least until like he loses some sales. We can't pick Scotty Scheffler because that's a
Of
cop out
course.
every time.
Yeah, what? You'd be
Like
losing money if you were actually betting, pretty much.
we would because we I would just bet Scotty every time. Like he's that good. It would not surprise me if Scotty won. If we'll probably come back here and be like, yeah, Scotty won the PGA again. I'm gonna go Colin Morikawa. Feeling Colin Morikawa. I think he had an okay Masters, but I feel like this would be like a PGA where like he sneaks in
Ricky
and
Fowler plus 5,000. That number's high.
yeah, that feels really high. I am surprised by that. Um, Morikawa won the PGA in 2020, won the
Yep. And COVID,
Open in 2021. He feels
Harding
due.
Park.
Yeah.
That was the famous course where they have like special trees that basically the leaves work as like canopies. So if you hit your ball into the trees, it was just gone.
Oh, good grief.
In San Francisco. Shout out.
Yeah. Shout out. His last win was the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am in 2026. I feel good about this. Yeah, I'll go Morikawa.
Brooks Koepka, three-time PGA champion, plus
I thought about
4,000.
him too. I was thinking
And a
Kepka just
two-time
because
runner-up at the
he just
PGA.
performs really well at this event. He did okay at the Masters
Yep.
this year. Had the great image of him at the RBC Heritage where he's just like hanging out as the first alternate. And I think another big thing, can Max Homa replacing Mickelson? Can he have another nice run like that, like he did at the Masters? Another guy like Matt Fitzpatrick, I think he's been on a roll. Um, yeah, but I mean, you can't go wrong with Scotty, man.
Sounded like Gruden a little bit there.
Yeah, I love Scotty Scheffler, man. I mean, look, you look at the
Can't go wrong
intangibles
with
this guy
Scotty,
has,
man.
man. It's the undeniable grit from the University of Texas, man. I'll tell you what, uh,
What a
undeniable
guy, man.
physics.
What a
What a
guy, man.
guy.
His foot slipping, but it doesn't matter. What a guy.
What? Look at the tenacity in that four swing.
I need a goal in this hockey match so bad.
Yeah, I just for the live reaction
Need
or
it.
just in general.
Yeah, both.
You make it your chance. Ducks have really held their own in this series. That's been really cool to see out of them. They're a pretty young team, and they've been handling
Tortellini, our guy.
John Tortellini. Oh, he's with Vegas.
Oh, you're right.
The
Oh,
Anaheim
just in
coach
general. Tortellini.
is Joel Q,
Oh,
who was with
that's
the
right.
Blackhawks.
I knew they had two like legendary coaches.
Yeah, but
Kinville.
Joel
Yeah.
Joel Q is like a notorious like bad person, I guess. He covered up
It's kind of
some
one of
was
those
like
situations.
yeah. It's
Did he know? How much did he know?
I think they're saying he knew a lot.
Yeah. I mean,
So I don't know.
stuff came out. Stuff came
Yeah.
out.
I don't want to touch that. I don't want to. Just
Tough
gonna push it to
situation.
the side. We have anything else we want to talk about?
I do not. If you're into tennis, the French Open starts this week. Um, they honored Rafa Nadal, the greatest player ever on clay. There's like a plaque now at center court that has like his footprint on it. They unveiled that. That was pretty cool. He was crying.
That's awesome. I think it'd be cool to play tennis on clay. I think I've only played. Oh, bong in the
Bah!
night. The Vegas Golden Knights have scored in this one.
Bah!
Asking you shall receive. We got a 2-1 game here, boys.
Huge, huge for the Knights, boys.
Huge for the Knights. 15 minutes to go. They got the Elvis impersonator celebrating. Um, I've now lost my train of thought. Holy crap! They got a castle. I forgot about that. They just got a castle at the T-Mobile Arena. They just showed that off. I was not prepared for
Huge.
that. Um,
Hockey's so awesome.
hockey rules, man. Um,
The Knights have ugly jerseys, but I don't care.
you think if it was like a different shade of yellow?
Well, I mean, they are the Golden Knights, and I guess it is technically gold, but yeah, I don't know.
I've heard a lot of people complain about Anaheim's jerseys.
Yeah, they are bad.
Little traffic honey.
Yeah, they're not great. They're a little
If they had
Cleveland.
like
They're a little
Oklahoma
Cleveland
State
Brown.
orange,
They're a
do you
little
think it would
Cleveland
pop more?
Brownsy. They're a little Cleveland Brownsy.
Yeah, they need that Oklahoma State orange or
One
maybe
thing
Tennessee orange.
people don't talk about enough how OSU like genuinely makes orange look really good. Like you can objectively. Like there's a name other teams that have that type of orange. Like obviously Texas has a specific burnt orange. And even I mean Tennessee would be kind of the other one that also makes just like kind of a brighter orange look good. Here we go, boys.
Oh, shoot. Anyway, I was gonna say this about clay. I think it would be like I think I've only played tennis on hardwood. I would love to play on clay. I don't know if that makes it like is it like
I feel
I
like
don't know
you're
if
a
it's
lot
softer.
you slide a lot more.
That's kind
But
of
I don't
fun.
think you or I are really sliding around a lot.
No.
I thought you were talking about Klay Thompson and his allegations of cheating on Megan Thee Stallion.
Oh no, I was talking about tennis. Do we want to talk about that? That's
That's
crazy.
that's kind of old news now, but yeah, it's kind of
I
nuts.
don't. We have not talked. Clay, that's crazy, man.
Wild.
That's all I got. Don't
Wild.
cheat.
Wild
Don't cheat
meter.
on
Wild.
your girlfriend. Don't cheat on
Well,
your wife. Don't cheat ever.
I think he I don't know the whole story. I think he's maybe alleging that she cheated on him too. So I don't know. It's just a they cheated off. Wild meter, wild.
Wow, it's going off the rails. All right, we're done.
I don't have anything else. I'm thinking of baseball, any baseball stuff?
No, not really. But
Oh,
oh man.
Oklahoma State baseball?
Ooh. Ooh, the softball bracket. Frick. Softball bracket. That came out.
Well, yes. OSU hosting a regional.
OSU hosting a regional. OU obviously hosting a regional. They changed the seating up this year, and it's making me very confused. So instead of 1 through 16, they did 1 through 8, but they also did like,
It was like a wraparound, right?
yeah, so there's like a 1 and an 8 in a regular regional,
Yeah.
4 and 5, 3 and 6, 2 and 7, but then they did it again, and there's like four of them.
What we should talk about too is the bullcrap Big 12 changing the pitching thing. The Ruby
Oh, I don't
Malin
think I
one.
know about this.
Really? OSU's
Oh,
pitcher.
oh, wait, the
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
wait,
yeah.
yeah, where they made it co-winners.
They sent out an official email to the coaches that said it was Ruby Malin, and then sent another email that said that they did like internal, like to represent the scope of the season or something. They then said it was Co. This is all according to Coach Gajewski, who went on a rant about this.
Now, is it coaches and media that vote on this, or is it coaches
According to
only?
him, it was just coaches.
Oh, what the frick? That's kind of messed
Weird. It's
up.
a weird story.
It's a weird situation. They're both great pitchers, so like, I like, it's not that bad that they're co-winners. But if you said that, hey, you
It's also
won,
like it's not that they sent out, oh, it was a typo. It was like, no, we like
we intervened.
reviewed. Yeah.
That's wild. That's a
So
bad
wild
look.
and wrong.
Very
And
wrong.
as Gajewski said, if it would have been reversed and it was Kennedy that they said the email was about, and then they came back and said, "Oh, we did a comprehensive review of the, and it was now we have a co," then he would be upset about that too.
Yeah, I think if you're anybody, I think that's very upsetting. But do you want to predict the regional winners at all?
I do not know enough
Okay.
about
Well,
other. I know UCLA is good. I
yeah,
know OU's good. I know Texas is good. I know that OSU is having a strong push in the late season, and they have the co-pitcher of the year in the Big
yeah,
12 that should have been pitcher of the year.
yeah. I'll run through it real quick. Regional winners. I'll go Alabama. I'll go LSU.
Mm,
I'm gonna say Florida State,
mm.
UCLA, Arkansas. I'm gonna go Arizona in an upset over Duke. I'm gonna go Oklahoma State. Gonna go Nebraska. I'm gonna say Texas. I'm gonna say Arizona State continues their hot streak that they're on. They're gonna beat Texas A&M. I'll say Clemson beats Georgia. I don't feel great about that, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Tennessee, Florida,
Georgia did just beat OU the other
Texas
day.
Tech. Oh, you're right. I'll go Georgia. We'll go Georgia. Tennessee, Florida, Texas Tech. I Gosh, Oregon is in a regional with Mississippi State, and part of me wants to pick Mississippi State. I just don't know if I can do it. I'm gonna go Oregon. I'm gonna say OU wins their regional. Shout out Kansas. Kansas had a really good year. They like snuck in. I think like it's the first time they've been to the tournament in a while. And also Kansas baseball has been
Mm.
phenomenal too. They're gonna host a regional, I think, as well. The race to Omaha is gonna be awesome, and the race to Oklahoma City is gonna be great.
OSU baseball back from the dead has won 8 straight, I believe, in Big
Yeah,
12.
Big 12 tournament's gonna be awesome. Too bad it's in the desert.
Play Gap Band. Dun,
Yeah.
dun, dun,
You dropped a bomb on
dun,
me.
dun, 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 dun,
Dun,
dun, dun, dun, down.
dun, dun, dun.
That's all I've got.
That's all I got to. I will come back with a more like regional recap, whatever, because I'll be trying to watch as much softball as I can, as much baseball as I can. The Big 12 tournament should be a lot of fun for baseball. Does that next week
I
or
think so,
two
yeah.
weeks from now?
Next week.
Okay, awesome. Well, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. You could follow me at Ian Nickel on Twitter and Instagram. Follow Parker Terrell at Parker Terrell 2 on Twitter and Parker underscore Troy
20.
is another underscore
Nope, just 20. Parker underscore Troy 20.
on Instagram. And you can follow the podcast at Going for Two Pod IP on Facebook. Nope, not
Yes.
Facebook. Do we have Facebook?
No, on Instagram
On Instagram and Twitter.
and Twitter.
I don't
Thank
think
you
we have
all.
an extra point. We'll figure that out.
Yep.
And we'll end it off with a final sneeze. I was trying to hold on for dear life there.
Thank you all for listening.
We'll see you next week.